Hi, welcome to another podcast from the English series from the Mastering English program at Manpower. I'm Robert Leverton, and I hope you're having a great day. Visit us at educacionmanpoewr.cl. That's educacionmanpower.cl for more information on taking a demonstration tutorial or to find out more about our different English programs available. In this podcast, I'm going to help you understand the differences between the simple past and the present perfect. English learners often confuse these two verb tenses. Let's start with an example. Can you tell the difference between these two sentences? Sentence 1. I saw the movie. Sentence 2. I have seen the movie. Sentence 1 uses the simple past tense. Sentence 2 uses the present perfect tense. I saw the movie and I have seen the movie both refer to an action that was finished in the past, but there is one important difference. I saw the movie suggests that you saw the movie at a specific time in the past. I have seen the movie suggests that you saw the movie at an unknown time in the past. When you saw it was not important. Past simple. Use the past simple to talk about a finished action that happened at a specific time. For example, I went out with my friends last night. The adverb last night is not required, but it does help clarify that the event happened at a specific time. The simple past uses the past verb form. This form can be found when you see a verb in its three parts. An example of a regular verb, work. You have work, worked, and worked. And the irregular example for eat. Eat, ate, eaten. The first part is the present simple form, excluding the third person form. The second word is the past simple form. This form is the same for every subject, including the third person form. The last word is the past participle, which can be used in the present perfect verb form. Past simple is, in the affirmative, we use it like this. I ate breakfast this morning. In the negative, I didn't eat breakfast this morning. Notice that the auxiliary verb is in the past form and the action verb is in the base form. In a question, use the auxiliary in the past and the action verb in the base so we can see it as, did you eat breakfast this morning? Some ways we use the simple past. 1. We use it with finished actions, states, or habits in the past when we have a finished time word, such as yesterday, last week, at 2 o'clock, or in 2003. Some example. I went to the cinema yesterday. We spent a lot of time in Japan in 2007. Number 2. We use it with finished actions, states, or habits in the past when we know from general knowledge that the time period has finished. This includes when the person we are talking about is dead. Example, Leonardo painted the Mona Lisa. The Vikings invaded Britain. Number 3, we use it with finished actions, states, or habits in the past that we have introduced with the present perfect or another tense. This is sometimes called details of news. I've hurt my leg. I fell off a ladder when I was painting my bedroom. I've been on holiday. I went to Spain and Portugal. Number 4. For stories or list of events, we often use the past simple for actions in the story and the past continuous for the background. He went to a cafe. People were chatting and music was playing. He sat down and ordered a coffee. And number 5, we use the past simple to talk about things that are not real in the present or future. So we use it with the second conditional and after words like wish. If I won the lottery, I would buy a house. I wish I had more time. Common adverbs in the simple past are last night, last year, yesterday, today, ago, first, then, later, when. An example, yesterday morning I went to the store. When I lived in Boston, I worked at a deli. That's the easy part. Now let's talk about the present perfect. Whenever we want to talk about the past, and we don't have any specific situation or specific time, that means we should use the present perfect. You form the present perfect by using have or has, followed by the past participle form of the verb. For example, I have graduated from college. The formation of the present perfect is, in the affirmative, I have worked for many years. Or the third person, he has worked for many years. The auxiliary verb have changes for the third person only. Then we add the third form from the verb work. In this case, it is a regular verb, which means the past simple form and the past participle form are the same and end in ed. In the negative form, I haven't worked for many years. The third person, she hasn't worked for many years. Again, only the auxiliary verb changes with the third person. We generally contract the auxiliary verb with the negative word not. In the question form, have you worked for many years? Or the third person, has he worked for many years? The present perfect confuses English learners because it refers to a past action. It's also called present perfect because speakers use it to stress the importance of a past event in the present. The sentence, I have graduated from college, emphasized the present effect of a past event, graduation. The exact time of graduation is not important. There are 4 additional situations that require the present perfect. First, it can express a repeated action. When an action happened more than one time in the past, use the present perfect. For example, I have seen the movie 3 times. Second, it is common to use the present perfect with the words for and since. For and since are adverbs that tell about the duration of an activity. They answer the question, how long? For example, I have studied English for a long time. Third, the negative adverb never requires the perfect tense. You can say, I have never been to France. You would not say, I did never go to France. Finally, when asking a question in the present perfect, use ever, as in, have you ever won the lottery? Ever means in all of your memories. Did you know the song, Have You Ever Seen the Rain by the American rock band group Creedence Clearwater Revival? You can find it on YouTube. Just type in CCR and Have You Ever Heard, and it will appear. And you can listen for the present perfect question in the song. Now, I'm not going to sing it, but I'll tell you the words. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Remember that wanna is a spoken form of want to. Please never write the word wanna. In an informal situation, you can take out the word have in a present perfect question. For example, you ever been to a circus? There's one coming to town tomorrow. Wanna go? Here's a tip. Pay close attention to adverbs. Adverbs give the hint or clues about which verb tense you should use. A good way to practice the present perfect is to ask an English-speaking friend if he or she has ever done something. For example, have you ever flown in an airplane? Or have you ever seen the Grand Canyon? You could even ask again like the song, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Common adverbs in the present perfect tense are before, after, already, yet, for, since, recently, still, and time. An example, I have already eaten. I have already visited Angola 3 times. Tip number 1, be careful of irregular verbs in the present perfect. With irregular verbs, the simple past and the past participle forms are usually different. The incorrect, I have already did it. The correct would be, I have already done it. Tip 2. Make sure to use has for the third person in the present perfect. Incorrect. She have not read the book yet. Correct. She has not read the book yet. That's all for this podcast. Thanks for stopping by and taking the time to listen. As always, check out the rest of the webpage and contact us with any questions you may have. For further information, go to educacionmanpoewr.cl. That's educacionmanpower.cl.